Hello class, welcome back to our online discussion in the subject rhythmic activities. So we're now in module 7, Phases of the Dance Program. So once again, this is your instructor, Jason Cano. So in this module, we will discuss about the different phases of the dance program. Before we will proceed to our formal discussion, we will discuss first the specific learning outcome of this module. So at the end of the lesson, you will be able to first know the different phases of dance. Number 2, recognize and appreciate the history and nature of the dance. And then lastly, know the different art form of the dance. So let's start with the phases of the dance program. So we have here a 5 phases of dance program. Let's start with the creative rhythm. So the creative rhythm are sometimes called fundamental rhythms or natural dances. So a creative rhythm is an end product of exploration and improvisation of movements as children learn to move the parts of their body and to use them as instrument of expression. The second one is the folk dance or the ethnic dance. So we have already discussed this in our previous modules. So this is a cultural art form handed down from generation to generation. So it communicates the customs, the beliefs, the rituals, and occupations of the people of a region or a country. So folk dancing belongs to the people. So it emanates from them. So the ethnic tribes have their specific tribal art forms originated and danced by the local residents of a certain area. Number 3, social and ballroom dance. So the setting of social and ballroom dance is a social gathering with more formal atmosphere. I do believe that you have already seen a social and a ballroom dance. Okay, so they have more informal atmosphere than simple and informal parties in which the recreational dances are the usual forms. So social and ballroom dancing are generally held in the evenings, not in the morning, not in the afternoon. So usually it holds in the evening. So the participants are usually in formal attire. Number 4, recreational dance. So the recreational dance includes dance mixers, square dance, around, and couple dances. So many of these dances have simple patterns and combinations of walking steps, polka steps, and waltz steps. So combinations of these 3 steps, simple steps, walking steps, polka steps, and waltz steps. Number 5, last, creative dance. So the creative dance is the highest form of dance. Okay, so this one is the highest form of dance. It is the end product of exploration and improvisation of movements as the dancer or the choreographer expresses his feelings or emotions, ideas, and interpretations. So this is dance with a definite form, so a beginning and an ending. So the principles of art form are all observed in the composition of the dance. So these are the 5 phases of the dance program. Now let's proceed to the formations commonly used in rhythmic activities. So we have here a single circle facing clockwise. Again, these are the common formations used in rhythmic activities. Single circle, partners facing. We have single circle facing counterclockwise. We have a single circle facing the center, double circle, partners facing. We also have double circle facing clockwise, Number 7, double circle, couples facing. 8, square or quadrille formation. 9, semicircle or half moon. We also have double lines facing front, double lines, partners facing, long open formations. So these 12 are the formations commonly used in rhythmic activities. So this is just a common. So now let's proceed to the objective of rhythmic activities. So what are the objective of rhythmic activities? First, it will develop skills necessary for recreational enjoyment. Number 2, it will maintain good posture and physical efficiencies. That's what you have observed in the dancers' body postures. So it maintain their good postures and physical efficiencies. Again, for the first one, it will have a recreational enjoyment. They will dance for just an enjoyment. And number 2, it will improve the posture and the physical efficiencies. Number 3, it will promote emotional freedom. So the dancers will express their feelings as they dance. So you can observe that the dancers who will give their emotions when they dance has a great impact compared to those dancers that there's no emotions coming out within the inside of their body or their feelings. Number 4, it will develop a balanced and well coordinated body. So these 4 are the objective of rhythmic activities. So we will discuss about the fundamental dance position. So there are 5 fundamental or 5 basic positions in dance that are commonly termed as first position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth position of the feet and arms. So we will discuss these 5 fundamental or basic positions with the combinations of arms and feet, which we are going to demonstrate in the further modules. So you will submit a video. So uh, you need to study this one, and you will demonstrate these following basic steps in the further modules. So we will discuss first what is the first position. Again, there are 5 fundamentals or basic positions. First position, the feet are close together, toes apart with an angle of about 45 degrees. Okay, that's for the feet. And for the arms, both arms are raised, okay, in a circle in front of the chest with the fingers tips about an inch apart. Okay, so again, for the feet, heels close together, toes apart with an angle of 45 degrees. And for the arms, both arms are raised in a circle front of the chest with the fingertips about an inch apart. So that is for the first position. Now let's proceed to second position. So the second position, okay, I will just erase. Now for the second position, the feet apart sideward of about a pace distance. Not like with the first position, but the second position, the feet is apart sideward of about a pace in distance. And for the arms, they both raise sideward with a graceful curve at a shoulder level. Okay, that is for the second position. Now let's proceed to third position. The third position, the feet one of foot close to in step of other foot. Okay, take note on this one. The third position, in the feet, the heel of one foot, okay, this one, close in step of other foot. And for the arms, one arm raised in front, okay, as in second position, other arms raised upward, okay. So take note on this one. The one arm raised in front as in second position, other arms raised upward. So let's proceed to fourth position. So in fourth position, one foot in front of other foot of a face distance. Okay. Okay, we have the face distance in the fourth position. And the arms, one arm raised in front as in first position. Okay. Other arms raised overhead. Okay. Please take note on this one. One arm raised in front as in first position. Other arms raised overhead. And then lastly, the fifth position. So in fifth position, the heel of the front foot close to big toe of rear foot. The heel of the front foot close to big toe of rear foot. Okay. And the fifth, okay, this is the fifth position. And the arms, both arms raised overhead. So these three, or these five positions are the basic or fundamental positions in dance. So you will perform this one and then you need to submit. So we will discuss about the basic natural movement. There are two basic natural movements. This is locomotor movements and non-locomotor movements. So the locomotor movements are those that move the body in space in any direction with the feet as the moving base. So for example, walking, running, jumping, hopping, skipping, leaping, galloping, and sliding are the examples of locomotor movements. And non-locomotor movements, these are those in which various parts of the body move in space with a fixed base. So there's a fixed base. So the base may be standing, kneeling, sitting, or lying. So the locomotor movements again have the move of the body in space. But in non-locomotor movement, various parts of the body move in space with a fixed pace. Okay, so these are the examples of non-locomotor movement. We have it calls flexicon or flexion, bending or shortening of a body part occurring at a joint. We also have called it extension. It's turning, twisting, or circling. We also have pendular, swinging or swaying arms forward, backward, or sideward. We also have percussive, striking and hitting, which is pushing and pulling. So these are the examples of non-locomotor movements. We also have vibratory. So it's shaking and beating. So these are the examples of movements in a non-loco motor. Against this body move in space with a fixed base. So the body is moving but the base is fixed. Okay, not like with the leaping, skipping, hopping, jumping, running, or walking, because this walking, running, jumping is not staying in the base, but the non-locomotor movement are staying in the base, but their body is moving. So that is for the non-locomotor movement. Let's proceed to sustained. Sustained is a slow, smooth flowing movement with a balance of movement throughout the entire series. We also have suspended. This is the last one. A sharp movement followed by a series of slow or prolonged movement until a peak is reached. So these are the following non-locomotor movements. I hope that you have learned something from this video, and don't forget to answer the evaluation quiz, and don't forget also to study, learn the different movement, the 5 fundamental or basic movements that we're going to submit also for this module. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video.